Hey, Cellulites. It's your last brain cell.
It looks like shit otherwise. This is gonna bring me back to life.
I don't know how you haven't had coffee yet today. For reference, it's 4:11 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon. And she hasn't had a cup of coffee.
I know, yeah. This is... Oh, don't click a button. This is my first cup. Oh, it tastes so good.
I've already had 3.
I wish.
I mean, at a normal hour.
3 right before you got here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to be like, Georgia... Well, you wouldn't know that reference. You haven't seen George of the Jungle. And Brendan Fraser's so hot in that movie. Okay.
Wait, is Brendan Fraser in that movie?
He is George.
No, he's not.
Yes,
that
he
is
is.
not Brendan Fraser.
That is Brendan Fraser.
Okay, hold on.
Babes. Leslie Mann, Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser is the man who played in the fat suit in The Whale, right? That's the same man?
Yes. And he was in The Mummy.
I have not seen that. I
yeah.
need to. This man, you're telling me.
Yeah, and he was hot.
Okay, let me see.
That was like a young girl's sexual awakening, probably.
Holy shit!
I told you.
Brendan!
Okay, so had it going on.
So he had a peak, and it's past, is what I'm learning.
Well,
no
yeah.
offense to Brendan. I haven't seen him in anything recently. So I'm sure he's great.
Hear the whole, like, he got, like, blacklisted because
of The Whale, right?
No, because, like, some male producer, like, Harvey Weinstein-esque kind of situation, and, like, blacklisted him, apparently. Don't quote me on every detail of what little I just shared.
That's why I haven't seen him in anything.
No, because he
was blacklisted.
Yeah, but now he's back.
This is crazy. Now I just have a bunch of pictures of George of the Jungle on my... He looks a little bit like the guy from that 70s show.
Which guy?
But a buffer version. The lead guy in that 70s show.
Like the nerdy guy, Eric?
Yeah, Eric.
Okay. I could see him being like
in the face.
They were like brothers.
Yeah.
You know,
in the face.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Eric is hot.
No, he's not.
I don't know the actor's name. Sorry to whoever that is.
I think that's Topher Grace.
Oh, you're right.
God,
great job.
I like me sometimes.
Yeah, Topher Grace and Brendan Fraser. Are you related? There's similarities in the face.
Have you seen... That should be a poll we ask.
Yeah.
Like, what celebrities do you think look alike?
Yes.
Like the guy from One Tree Hill Mouth and Chanel West Coast from Rob Dyrdek's show. Do you know what I'm talking... Oh, my God. Buckle up.
I don't know either of those shows.
Chanel West Coast is her stage name.
Oh, okay. I thought Chanel West Coast was the show.
Chanel West Coast. Lee Norris. Mouth.
Oh.
Wait, let me find an adult picture.
Wait, that's the same person?
No.
Those are two different people.
Those are two different people.
Yeah, I get weirded out thinking about how many people out there in the world must look like me, you know? Like,
I know.
It's weird because I don't feel like I see a lot of doppelgangers of my friends out and about that often. Yeah. But I've had a couple people reach out to me, especially after moving from Colorado, and say, like, I saw your doppelganger in Colorado. Like, saw somebody that looked like you.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think it's mostly to do with your blonde hair?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly the hair. And also probably the, like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I am short.
I mean, comparatively to me, you are short.
Well, yeah, in the scheme. But I think I'm pretty average short, but a lot of my friends are tall.
5'3"?
Yeah, 5'3.5".
No, I think the average for a woman is 5'5", correct?
I feel like there's no way.
I thought it was higher than 5'3", though.
It's 5'3.5".
No, it's not.
In the United States.
Height. Damn.
Short girls are winning. Globally, the average height for women generally ranges from 5'2" to 5'5". So I'm right smack in the middle of average.
Yes. Who knew?
But a lot of my friends are taller than me. I don't have a lot of friends shorter than me.
I feel like as a whole society, height-wise, is trending up.
Is that a thing?
I believe so. I was talking about this with someone recently, and it was like, if you look at heights averages in like the 1920s or whatever, like men and women were significantly shorter. Now, does it have to do with like GMOs in our food or just natural?
Yeah.
Like
I feel like tall people are superior, so we're trying to evolve into being taller.
Think that?
Well, just in terms of survival, I feel like tall people live a shorter lifespan though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On average.
Yeah.
But I feel
the
like...
way you just smirked.
The way you said, I'm going to live longer than you, bitch.
I saw that flash before you.
Well, women are going to live longer than men. Thank God. Mm-hmm. But I feel like tall people would just have an easier time in society overall.
You know, I'll paint a picture for the Cellulites. Mm-hmm. It's Friday night. Mm-hmm. Caroline is helping cook dinner at my house. Mm-hmm. And she tries to reach for the bowls. So a disadvantage for you.
This house was not made for me. This house has a 5'10". You're 5'10".
I'm 5'11".
You're 5'11". Has a 5'11" and a 6'1".
Yeah. He's like 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not made for this house. I'm like, why do you keep your bowls on the top shelf? What? You keep what you don't use up there.
No, I mean, we can use it all. Like, we can reach everything.
And that's privilege.
That's privilege.
Because I can't do that.
See?
Elizabeth and I put everything that we don't use on the top.
Because she's not that tall either.
No, she's barely taller than me. Well, maybe a couple inches.
I was like, she seems a slightly. Which I guess we should address that first.
The height difference?
No. Your roommate.
Oh, my roommate. Mm-hmm. We've gotten a very angry letter from Elizabeth.
We have our first write-in.
Multiple messages about the peanut butter in the fridge situation.
And the lint.
But I'm right on the lint. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm winning the lint battle.
I completely agree with you.
I'm winning the lint battle. I'm letting her have the peanut butter battle because she sent Rachel and I a picture today of the back of her peanut butter, organic peanut butter, to clarify. And it did say to refrigerate after opening. So I'm willing to take the L on the peanut butter.
Well, to be fair, we did caveat, like, if it was an organic peanut butter, that would make sense.
Yes, but I feel like she's been buying that the whole time, and I've been consistently mad that it's in the fridge. Because I'm like, why?
You're just
why do you want cold peanut butter?
I don't know. I could see on, like, summertime having a nice crisp peanut butter with crisp jelly and a cold glass of milk. It's hot outside.
On a sandwich, to clarify?
Okay. Oh. You didn't follow that?
No, I guess that's fair. Oh, we also, speaking of the bread situation from last week, we got another loaf of bread from another friend of ours that makes bread. I'm like, people need to stop giving us bread. We have so much bread, and it's so good. So we don't turn it down.
I know. I was like, offered. I feel like this is a strange complaint. I get it because I know you're, like, running out of room / moving and packing all your shit.
Yeah.
But also, like, I don't believe the limit exists on how much bread you can have.
I know. It's just, I can't eat it fast enough.
I mean, you need to start freezing it.
Well, we are.
Okay.
We are.
Welcome.
It's in the freezer. But the peanut butter Elizabeth was mad about, so this is our formal apology.
Yes, we would like to formally apologize.
But I'm taking the win on the win. I mean, I have to have a
100%.
win. But yeah, I'm moving in, while we're recording this, less than 3 weeks. When this comes out,
you'll be
like a week and a half.
Yeah. Crazy.
While you're listening to this, I am in the desert.
She's traipsing around, exploring the world.
Yeah, but I feel ready. I'm just...
Do you? Has your anxieties from last week kind of subsided a little bit?
It has. I think it just still hasn't hit me because I'm planning to leave for Morocco, and that's kind of like the main planning that's happening right now.
Right.
And then I'm like, oh gosh, I need to be packing and getting ready for this move.
Tell me if you agree. We're past the age of, like, calling on your friends to help you move.
Well, see, I'm really not. I will. To help move, I think yes. I'm relying on my family.
Distinction between packing and moving.
To pack, I'm not past it, but the last time somebody came and packed my house, my roommate's cat attacked her. So we're not doing that anymore. Oh, we can. Yeah, we can.
Oh, I mean, no, we don't need. I just didn't.
No, Skylar and her have made up on the phone. Poor Skylar got bit in the leg by Polly, Elizabeth's cat. To be clear, I love Polly endlessly, but I also have a last nerve with her. So this is perfect segue. Last nerve with Polly. Absolutely love her. She can do really no wrong in our eyes. I felt so bad because she was clearly just having a time with me moving and dealing with her own
it's
mental problems when she attacked. She really is a sweet, sweet cat. There was just something going on. It's so wild. Ziggy has a lot to say.
It's not time yet. She's staring at me for DINNER. I can't say the word. Go lay down.
She just side-eyed so hard.
Apologies. Please continue.
I was in the house today and I was looking around and I could not find Polly. Okay. And I heard her meowing and I was like, okay, like trying to get her to come to the living room, whatever. Go into my room, which she's not supposed to be in. Look under my bed. There she is, sitting under the corner of my bed. I'm like, oh, okay. I look past her under my bed and I think I see like sick under my bed. I'm like, oh no, she got sick under my bed. So I go and I'm like crawling like under my bed trying to like look at it. I grab it.
No.
It's a bag of cookies that we had made.
Stop.
Last week that I had forgotten were in my bag in my room.
The Snickerdoodle cookies?
Yes.
She
had taken them out of my bag. She had drugged them under the bed and was snacking away on them, cut through all of the plastic.
Stop.
And was having herself a little snack under my bed.
I mean, thank God there wasn't chocolate in it.
I mean, she ate, I think, like 10 maple cookies one time that Elizabeth had left on the counter. She's eaten chips. She's eaten chocolate.
She's doing just fine.
Yeah, she has a stomach of steel. I was like, are you kidding me? I didn't even remember that I had these. And I was like, wait. Oh, so that was my last nerve today.
Damn, Paul.
Yeah, but at this point, I'm not nervous about stuff. Like when I first moved in with Elizabeth, she had eaten a Cheeto out of my hand. Had stolen a Cheeto from me that I was eating.
Elizabeth did?
Polly. Yeah.
I was like,
Elizabeth, hang on. That's the norm. No. Polly stole a Cheeto out of my hand, and I was panicking. I was like, she's going to die. Like, so I'm calling Elizabeth. I'm like, she's going to die. Elizabeth's like, it's fine.
Right.
Now she gets into a whole bag of cookies, and I'm like, bitch, you're fine.
You're like, those were mine.
Yeah, those were mine. What are you doing?
Did you even get a cookie?
No. No, because she had torn open the bag, and it was just all like crumbles, and I'm like,
Carol.
I know.
How disappointing.
Oh, no, but I did have some.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on the drive from here.
Well, that's what I was like, I don't know how you had that much restraint.
No, I did not.
You literally walked out the door and I ate a cookie.
Yeah. No, I did eat some. But yeah, Polly is the funniest cat I've ever met in my whole life.
I'll take your word. I mean, I love Paul. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like... I'm just not a cat gal.
No, that's fair.
I like them. I would own one day, potentially. Yeah, I didn't grow up with them, so it's a bit lost on me.
Yeah.
I just think cats have an ulterior motive, man.
Oh, they do.
I fully believe the, like, you know, dog every day is like, best day of my life, and cat's like, day 733 of my captivity. I fully believe that's their mentality. They're plotting. You can just tell. Like, I woke up, my best friend Tori, she grew up with cats and dogs in the house, you know, like lots of animals. And I remember very vividly one night sleeping over and her cat, I awoke to just feeling something watching me, looming over me.
Yep, they do that.
Just staring. It's not for me.
Yeah.
And Zan wants one, but I just...
Yeah, and cats really censor... I mean, dogs are the same. They sense your energy. So when Polly was in her demon mode, the reaction of Skylar and our friend Faith, who was over as well, helping me pack, was very scared because they're not used to cats. They're not used to this demon mode happening.
Right.
And they're freaking out. And I'm like, you're making it worse. Like, they're sensing the bad energy.
Sure.
It's like, you're just trying to stay calm for the cats. And so I'm trying to, like, therapize them on the couch. Like, we're going to be calm. I'm trying to wrangle the cat. I'm trying to sit with the cat. You know, it's just a mess.
That does not sound like a good night.
No, it was a horrible night. I'm like, you heard all about it when it was happening.
I know.
Oh, I felt so bad. I felt horrible. But
honestly, it was a nice reprieve to get your phone calls of that during that time because we were so in the thick of like wedding shit.
Oh, yeah.
It was nice to hear about anything else.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm so glad I could be of help. But yeah, the cookies, man. What a hard loss.
I thought you just said the quickies, man.
No.
I was like, wait.
No, the cookies.
We have shifted subjects. Speaking of quickies. No, I'm kidding. I have nothing to go on. Let me see if I could.
Let's see if you can make a transition with that.
Let's see if I can. Okay, speaking of quickies, I have a last nerve.
Great. I assume it's not quickies.
It's finishing too fast. No. It is actually a show that you got me onto years and years ago, and I'm just very over it, and I feel like you feel the same. But their new promo is starting to come out for Selling Sunset. It's not so much to do, I guess, specifically with that show and maybe just reality TV in general. Last season felt like just drama for drama's sake.
I don't even think I watched it.
You stopped. You told me you stopped. I just put it on in the background while I was working, and I would look up and I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get how they got renewed, to be honest with you. Rachael is leaving. She's gone.
Well, and she's gay now, right?
She's with G-Flip.
Oh my gosh.
Adore.
Yes.
Adore.
Love.
Also, G-Flip, your music, incredible. So, Heather is coming back. Christine is coming back.
What?
Yes. So they're clearly trying to like fill the hole of Rachael, but I'm like, who else is leaving? One, it's just, I feel like there's been a lot of rumors about like MAGA undertones behind the scenes and like racism against Chelsea, which again, I don't know this for a fact. It's just the rumor, but also all that shit with Emma last season. Do you remember this?
No.
It's still kind of playing out, I think, on social media between Rachael and Emma. They had a huge falling out.
Yes.
And her boyfriend is like, I don't know there's no nice way. He's just like a homophobic asshole. So anyway, my last nerve is really more to do with, I was seeing all this promo thinking about last season, and I was just like, the fuck are we watching nowadays?
It's crazy.
Like, this is what kids are like basing their life on, and like what they think is quote unquote normal.
Yeah. Because the show was interesting.
It was. Well, and then I read read that obviously reality TV, I hope you know it's not reality at this point, but like even the like house listings they were showing and like the commission they were making, that was all lies, all made up.
What?
Yeah. And I'm like, just for what?
No. See, and that makes me feel sad because were all the TLC shows fake too? And I loved all those shows.
I don't want to think about it.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Like, oh my gosh. Also the show Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Did you ever watch that show?
No. I mean, I've seen it in like a nail salon.
Move that bus?
Pardon?
Oh my gosh.
You said move that bus?
You would love this show, Rachel. Oh. No, I promise. It was a show where they would find a family in need whose house was run down. They were having issues financially, or like sometimes it was storms or whatever destroying their house. And they would for a week send them off on a trip somewhere. I want to say it was usually Disney or something. And
see, like, I don't want wholesome shows. That's fine.
I know. And hopefully that wasn't fake. I mean, how those families are doing now.
I know, right? They get the house for a year.
Well, I also think about it now and I'm like, some of the rooms that they designed for the kids were so cool, but I'm like, in 2 years they're going to be so over it. Like, you made a realistic T-Rex in their room coming out of the wall, and it's like, okay.
He's going off to college and he's like, well, bye, T-Rex.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he does not want that room. That was, when I was a kid, this was probably 6th grade. I moved into my brother's old room because he was officially like graduating from college or something. So I was able to move into his room. And my parents asked me what I wanted to paint it. And at the time, my 3 favorite colors were,
oh boy,
I'm going to go from least bad to worst. Okay.
I'm waiting.
A neon purple.
Okay.
Least bad.
I knew it was going to be neon.
Yeah. Okay. It's a neon-y purple.
Yep.
Neon orange.
Yeah.
And a lime green.
Yep.
What 3 colors did we paint my room?
Those 3.
Those 3 colors.
Yep.
All of them. Each little alcove a different color.
Stop.
Yeah. My closet was orange. The main space was purple. And then there was like a little jut out in the room. God. Like where a little like desk would be.
Right.
That was lime green.
What was that kid, like Pottery Barn Kids? Like you got like magazines shipped to the house and you could flip through. Do you know what I'm talking about? There was one that we always looked at for our new bedding and everything. And it was like those insane fucking colors.
Yep. And that was because of me. And I was so set on it. My mom said, in a few years, you're not going to like this. And I said, fuck you, Mom. I'm going to still love it. In my little 6th grade voice. And then, what do you know? 3 years later, I'm like, can we paint my room again? She goes, fuck no, you can't.
Did you?
No, she did not let me. Because
Please
she was
tell me
like,
it's still that color.
No. Finally, after I've moved out, this was within the past like 5 years, though. They repainted it.
Oh, Lisa.
So it stayed that way for a long time.
I guess they can just shut the door.
Yeah. Nobody was in there.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it was so funny because my mom, I mean, she called it. She knew I wasn't going to like it. I'm really glad that my parents let me have that creative liberty with my rooms because I was a very creative kid.
Absolutely.
My other room before moving in to my brother's room was tiger themed. So it was orange. It was orange on the top. Okay. No. Wait. 90s kids will know. Did you ever have friends or have a room that had the borders?
I did.
You had a border in your room, like middle
midway.
Of the wall.
Yep. It was like a Western theme.
Okay, yeah, see, mine was tigers. And I think there were some leopards. And that was the border. On the top of the border, orange.
Well.
Bottom of the border, a lesser intense lime green.
Lime green?
It was like not lime. It was more like a sagey, grassy green.
No, still wrong.
And I
Orange
loved,
and green?
Yeah. Oh, and I loved it. And then I got tiger bedding. It was like greenery with a tiger on it.
Sure.
I loved tigers.
Let me ask you this. Did you ever get headaches?
No.
Sounds like a lot going on in that room.
There was a lot going on in the room, but I was also so young.
That's fair.
Yeah. But it was funny when I asked to repaint my room again, and my mom said, absolutely not. You're sticking with this decision. And so then I have friends over in my teenage years, and they're like, why do you have a green screen on your wall over there? And I'm like, that's just art.
That's
okay?
such a valid question.
It's art. It's art.
You're like, you want to make a film or anything?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I have another brainworm.
You haven't even said your first brainworm, babe.
Oh, I have a brainworm. I feel like all my brain is worms right now. So there's this guy who is dressing up in a worm costume and just going around dressed as a worm. And he keeps asking people if they would still love him if he was a worm. And everyone's like, yeah, we would. And he's like,
Zan asks me that all the time.
I'd be like, no, I'm feeding you to the snake. I'm feeding you the snake.
I love when people like, is it like one of those little inflatable looking costumes? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
and
love
it's
it.
So funny because he can't walk. I
just seen a race of like people who like, there's obviously so many marathons fucking happening right now, but they go in like those dinosaur or like whatever. Yes. I've seen a race. I've seen a kickball thing. I have seen just this like dad son duo bebopping around. I'm here for it.
It's so cute. We need some whimsy.
We do need some whimsy, but I'm also like, isn't it hot?
Oh, it has to be. But there's a fan in it too to blow it up. And I don't know if it's actively blowing or if it blows up and then it just stays. I think it's that. And then you have to re-blow it up if it deflates.
I would have to imagine.
There's no way the fan's running while they're going around.
I doubt it.
That would be really loud and annoying.
I have seen a video of someone walking up to their little air vent in the back and spraying that like fart smell spray into the thing.
Oh no. Oh no.
They're getting coal for Christmas.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, worms have nothing to do with my brainworm.
Yeah, I've derailed. Continue.
But I needed to tell you about the man in the worm costume.
Very valid. I'm glad you did.
And I hope everybody stumbles across him on their For You page. We'll share something of his. My brainworm this week is Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles.
I am so glad because I wanted to and I didn't because I was hoping you would.
Okay, so they are engaged. To anyone living under a rock that does not know. Now, I have absolutely zero opinions on Zoe Kravitz. I love Harry Styles' music, and I think he's funny in interviews. That's my basis going into this.
Okay.
I know they've only been dating 8 months.
Yeah.
And people are freaking out about that.
Correct.
They're like, why are you getting engaged after 8 months? It seems really quick. And
Feels fast.
And they're talking about the taxi cab theory. Have you seen this?
The taxi cab? No, I haven't.
Okay. This theory... And I'm reading it and it's making me so angry because it is a theory that was started in Sex and the City. And I have not seen the full show, so I don't know where it's happened. I do love the show, though. Okay. We should actually do a watch through of it because it's so good.
Yeah, I find them problematic.
Well, I mean, that's the point.
Samantha, I fucking adore.
Okay, Miss watching Selling Sunset, none of them are problematic?
Oh, they're all problematic. Yeah. Literally all of them.
Yeah. No, but Sex and the City, I'm probably butchering this for the people who have seen it, but that's where this stems from, this taxi cab theory.
Okay.
And the theory is basically that men do not find the right person. They find a person at the right time. It's the idea that whoever needs to be picked up on the side of the road, the taxi will pick up when their light is on. You know, it's like whoever is in their life at that moment, when they're ready to settle down, when they're ready to have kids, when they're ready, whatever it is, it means to them to settle down and commit to somebody. Then they will just be with that person that they are with in the moment. Whereas in comparison, a lot of people are saying women like to find the right person.
Right.
And it doesn't matter about the time, which I 1,000% agree with in terms of my case scenarios, like that I've experienced in my life. It's like, I care more about the person and not about the timing. I'm like, I'll figure everything else out. I'm very interested to see what you think because everyone thinks that Harry is just exhibiting the taxi cab theory of, okay, I'm with this person. I'm ready to settle down. So I'm going to commit to this person.
Yeah.
And people are wondering if that is actually because she's the right person or if it's just the right time for him.
Right. Well, it's layered. I'll attack it from the order you went. I'll try anyway. I think 8 months is quick. I do believe when you know, and that whole idea. I mean, who am I? Fuck it. If you know and you want to get married, get married. To me, that would be too fast. Too fast. Too quick and too fast. The taxi cab theory. I don't know. I see what you're saying, and I agree to an extent. I agree with the woman thought process. Like women, I think inherently will fight for the relationship, and at times to a detriment to themselves if they're wanting to, which in its own right could be problematic, obviously. But I don't.
Also, to clarify, not all women. We're generalizing.
Right. Well, I was gonna say I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of it more of a standpoint, and like you and I are so passionate about so many things in our lives. If I didn't have a partner that complimented that, or if I didn't have a partner that understood that and was willing to eat shit sometimes to like make sure that I was able to do what I needed to do. Like if there wasn't a two-way street on that, no.
Yeah.
Like that just can't work. So, I mean, and that's just me. But with Harry, since I know him so well, I could see it. There's been a lot of romance and he looks like a person that just loves love in general, regardless of what that looks like. And maybe he is ready to settle down and maybe that is her.
Yeah.
Don't know really much of anything about Zoe Kravitz. She does seem to hop through relationships pretty quickly as well. She was married before.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she got married to an actor. Gosh, I don't know, maybe 2019-ish. Not sure how long they were together. Obviously got divorced. She was engaged to Channing Tatum not all that long ago. Well, I say that. Might be a couple years. But they were together for a long time, though.
That's wild. Mm-hmm. See, I knew nothing about her.
Well...
She's gorgeous.
Oh, I mean, hello.
Iconic.
Lisa Bonet and Lenny Kravitz. Yeah. Should we all be so lucky?
Yeah.
Well, and just like money to do whatever you want to do. But
her ex-husband's name is Carl Glusman and engaged to Channing Tatum before their split in 2024.
See?
Wow. That is fast.
Well, and I'm like, okay, now that I'm married, I'm like being engaged, the idea of being engaged, let's say it was 2024 to now, and I broke it off, like, I don't know. I think I'd still be kind of fucked up. Like, I don't think I'd be engaged again. Like, I'd be fine in my day-to-day life and whatever, but I wouldn't be like trying to move on a year and a half later and be like, oop, engaged. Especially after being married and it not working.
Yeah. I also, the flaw that I see with this taxi cab theory too, is that and maybe Zoe's experiencing this, I don't think that there's just one right person for everybody. I'm not the whole...
Agreed.
There's a soulmate happening.
Well, I do believe in soulmates, but I believe that looks like a lot of different things.
Yeah. I don't think there's a single soulmate that you're searching for.
No, that's so small-minded.
No. I'm like, I think that you can fall in love... I just threw up. Like, I believe you can fall in love with multiple people multiple times and they can all have that purpose in your life.
Absolutely.
And I do think that if you're with one of those many people, but you're not ready, then it's not going to work. Yep. But if you can be with a different person when you are ready, and it will work. And if it had been that opposite person,
right,
it wouldn't have mattered. So that's the problem I see with the taxi cab, because I'm like...
Yeah. But do you distinguish those loves as one being better than the other?
No.
Exactly. So to me, I'm like, the taxi cab, it almost feels like it's diminishing whatever love they're currently in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here, like, they look like they are in love. I hope they are. They're getting fucking married.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm with you in complete agreement.
Because I've talked to my mom about this a lot too. And my mom, she's going to hate that I'm just airing this out. But she was engaged, I think 3 times before. Or not engaged. Proposed to 3 times before my dad. Sorry, Mom. Not engaged. You were not engaged.
Lisa, go off though.
And I think twice by the same person. I can't even remember. And I remember asking her why she didn't marry, specifically the most like recent to my dad engagement, why she turned him down.
Yeah.
And she said that she just wasn't ready to get married. But then my dad proposed when she was 35.
Yeah.
They were dating for 3 months, engaged for 8, and married. And I'm like, okay, so that seems accurate for her. Like, it wasn't that she didn't see a life with that other person that couldn't envision it. It was just she was not ready to get married. And when she met my dad, she was ready.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that makes it any more or less of a compatible partnership.
No, agreed completely.
They're just different.
Just different. And honestly, I have the utmost respect because I think it takes so much strength to acknowledge because you've got to be so in love, you know, and to be able to, I think some people might call it selfish to say, oh, I want this though, and to put your foot down to draw that line and to move forward from that. Like, I think that's fucking huge. And it's vital to, like, I'm going to get off on my own little moment here, but like, I never wanted to get married, never wanted, like, didn't think it was a big deal. And, and it's just the idea that you need to be complete by someone or something. Like, I hated that. And I fully still believe, like, you've got to be good with your life and you've got to be good with you to be a good partner. Like, I need to be a whole person. I'm not trying to be half a person meeting another half a person and coming together. Like, I don't see how that could work. So for me, it's just, you're going to live and die on your own. And you've, like, the dash in between those 2 dates is entirely up to you. Whether you made that decision for you or whether you made that decision for someone else, you have to live with it. And I think if we just...
Snaps.
I'm like, let me get on my soapbox. No, everyone's got such cool stories and like passions and things to go for. And love is absolutely fucking amazing and an incredible thing, but it is not something that should alter who you are and your identity and like what you want out of life. Yeah.
And I think too, what I'm realizing at my age now, because I'm 28, I've seen a lot more of my friends and acquaintances kind of start trying to settle, in my opinion, and find somebody to just create a life with because they feel like they're on a deadline. And I want to tell them, you're not on a deadline.
I know.
And And I also want to say, if you're in an unhappy relationship and you feel like you have to stay in it because you've committed to it, you don't.
Nope. No time like the present.
You need to live for yourself.
Yeah.
I think you said it so well. But the taxi cab theory I do think is interesting because I agree that specifically with men, I don't think it necessarily matters how compatible the relationship is if they are just ready to be like in it and ready to have that life, that commitment, and settle down. Not saying that they aren't. I think there's so many relationships where maybe, yes, it was the taxi cab theory, but they are in love and it's perfect and everything is aligning. And maybe that is it for Harry, but...
Well, you know, the cliches are all true for a reason. Timing is everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And it does matter. And whether we want to stick that on the male identity or the female identity, regardless, like, if it's the wrong time, fucking call it.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too blunt about these things, but...
No, you're not. It's so hard for me because I'm such a romantic that I'm like, I will say I was the type of person, especially like in my early 20s, that I was willing for love to make it work. Like I was like, we're going to make this work. We're going to force to make it work. And the people that I was with, men, were obviously, rightfully so, not willing to make it work. They were like, we want to be with you, but this is just timing, like distance, timing, like you want something like differently. You want more of a commitment that I'm willing to give, whatever, moving and all this stuff. And so I just related to it on such a deep level. Yeah. But I do think that there are holes in the theory and that there isn't just one right person for everybody.
There's nuance to everything, but to your last point, and with you being a romantic, don't lose that. Like, I think there's such a negative connotation now of like, maybe that's not fair, but I think people kind of get down on it because they're like, everything just, I don't know, there's so much shit all the time. They're like, be realistic. And I'm like, no, romanticize the fuck out of everything.
Yeah.
Like,
life is too short.
It is. Like,
have a crush.
Cares?
Have a crush.
Embarrass yourself. You're literally gonna die. Yeah. Like, just do what you want.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck who doesn't like it?
Yeah.
I mean, don't go kill somebody.
Yeah.
But like, just go have fun. Like, we take shit so seriously all the time. Yeah. And I know some things need it. And I know, like, there's a time and place. But I'm just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but that's been my brainworm all week because, I mean, less so the Harry Styles and Zoe Kravitz of it all, but just that was kind of what got me into looking at this theory.
Sure.
And it's very fascinating to me because I do think there is accuracy to it. But yeah, as a romantic, it's sad because I'm like, oh, I want them to just make it work. Like any time ever. Like, I hope he's with the right person. Don't even know him. I'm like, don't settle, Harry.
Get that
Find somebody.
Sugar.
Yeah, but
oh, wait, no, that was sexual. Never mind. I didn't mean it to be sexual.
Oh, the watermelon sugar?
Yeah, I think that's a sexual connotation.
Okay, I think it is too, but I also heard that it was a nickname for heroin.
Oh.
Back in the day.
Don't love that.
That could be really wrong.
Harry, call in and tell us.
But
what was your inspo? That leads me directly, oddly enough, into my brainworm.
Heroin?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to cut my laugh out. No.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Oddly enough, no.
Okay.
Didn't even cross my mind, but I see my poor timing.
Hey, I'm glad though.
Yes. No, we're going from an engagement to a breakup.
Oh.
It's got the world talking more than I thought they would talk, to be honest, which I think speaks to her platform. So we're going to get into it. So Morgan Riddle and Taylor Fritz. Taylor Fritz is an American, top-seeded American tennis player, male.
Who we have seen.
Yes, we have.
Claim to fame.
We know him.
I wish.
I fucking wish. Morgan Riddle was his girlfriend of 6 years. They've broken up in the month of April at some point. I believe it was like...
Confirmed?
Confirmed. I believe it was mid to late April. So my brainworm... God, took me a second. Maybe I need coffee. Well, I'm going to give you a little backstory and then we'll get into it. So Morgan, for those of you that don't know, was really just working in fashion, I guess, to some degree. Yeah. And then when she started dating Taylor, it was COVID times. So she started doing influencers things. And eventually that led to her quitting her job, starting a YouTube channel, you know, blah, 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 going down that path. To the point where, as of late last year, Morgan was making more money than Taylor was at these tournaments.
Yeah. Oh, we love it. We love it, Queen.
Because for tennis players, how much you make at a tournament depends how far you get at that tournament.
Taylor.
Step
it up.
So it's the idea that now that they're broken up now that they have broken up, it's the thought that I think it could have easily pigeonholed her, or maybe just even mentally in a way, and maybe it does to some degree, of like her identity was truly wrapped around being quote unquote the most famous woman in men's tennis. That was her like identity, at least online.
Yeah.
And it's like to go from that and have so much writing on your career of being an influencer, specifically a tennis influencer and a wag, to not being a wag anymore. The dangers of kind of that. But what I think we can all agree on and also take from Morgan is the fact that she was adamant about not just being a wag. She was really, really passionate about getting youth more into tennis, and not just youth, but mostly like young women. Yeah. Caring about mostly male-dominated sports. It relates to what we were saying just about the having your identity not wrapped obviously around one person, and making sure that you're still whole as a human being. And I mean, she's just started, I don't know if it's a podcast, it seems like it's some kind of community platform talking about like F1, tennis, I don't know, I haven't followed it for that long, but other sports that are again very heavily male-dominated. And she's bringing all of us into it, and like looking at the fashion now. There's this like, it's leaked into so many markets, like the being seen at tennis tournaments, like that's a new fucking thing that has not been a thing before. No. And that's Morgan Riddle. So there's so many things I see now in mainstream media. Like there's this huge push on, specifically, I'm going to talk about tennis and F1 because that's like, I think, her bread and butter there. But to see how much that has grown in and of itself, and how much it's now popping up, and granted, it's probably targeted towards me, but like across the board, there are huge numbers of influencers doing just this. And I'm not going to say she spearheaded the whole thing, but like she fucking helped. Yeah. So it's that piggybacking, but just I have my own theory on what I think happened, but remain true to yourself.
What happened?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just have my theory.
What's your theory?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. So
she's looking at me like, please ask.
No, literally, I'm like boring a hole in you. Okay, so Tommy Paul, another American tennis player. Yes. He got engaged recently to a woman he has been dating for, I don't know, like 2 or 3 years. Yep. Taylor and Morgan were dating for a long time, obviously 6 years. So my theory is that it started with a little bit of maybe some arguments about the money. But maybe they weren't addressed directly. Maybe Taylor was upset, or maybe, who knows?
His masculinity is being challenged. Yeah.
Because there were like headlines coming out saying specifically that.
Oh my gosh.
Right. But I mean,
stupid.
No, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, get the fuck over it.
Get over yourself.
That's your partner. You're making money. Like, what?
Yeah. Also, like, hype her up. What?
Right. Exactly. Which I hope I'm wrong about all of this. Yes. I would like to caveat. But anyway, so that plus Tommy getting engaged, I think Morgan was probably like, what the fuck? Like, we've been dating 6 years. And I think maybe that just started some conversations that they didn't agree on anymore.
It's also so hard to know when the relationship started to crack, because I think so many of those couple influencers are staying together just because of the content, and then eventually they break up, and it's like, okay, but they've tried so hard. Like, one of these TikTok couples, I'm not even going to say their names because it's irrelevant, and I don't care about them. I'm sure that they're both great, but they're just on my For You page. Right. But they were together for a really long time, and they broke up recently, and they're my age, maybe even younger. And the girl was saying, we really tried. We like went to therapy and did all this stuff. And I'm like, that's great that you're trying, but you're acting like this is, you are married and have children and are really fighting for this. You're in your 20s. Right. You shouldn't have to fight that hard. It should be fun.
Exactly.
Like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
And it definitely was this sense of, we need to stay together because of our fans and because of, this platform that we've built together. And they both are individually doing their own things now, and I think that's great. And they're doing well. I hope they wish the best for each other, so I think it was just probably timing and whatever. Right. Yeah, it's really wild to look at the couples that are online and think, okay, but they could break up. Right. Like, and then what happens? Right. Because then you have all these people who are like questioning their like, I don't believe in love anymore because they broke up. It's like, well, you're seeing their ideal state online.
Oh, it's all highlight reel.
Yeah. I'm like, you don't understand what love is. This is not love. No. This is exactly a highlight reel of what a rom-com would be, Like,
literally. Well, and like with Morgan specifically, like the the vlogs were centered around tennis content. And what I found interesting, because this is going to go so deep in tennis lore, if you don't like it, tune out for a second. But Tommy's fiance also vlogs.
Yes. Not as good, right?
They're very different aesthetics.
Okay.
Very different vibes. So Paige is very like old money, pretty Connecticut, New England, clean aesthetic vibe. Morgan is a little more like bright, poppy, fun, loud, chaotic kind of vibes, but like a girl's...
So more my vibe.
Yeah, like
not that the other is bad. Sorry, neither of them are bad.
But... Well, the real lore is that Paige and Morgan have met. Obviously, they're in that world. Well, they were. Don't like each other.
Of course not.
We've never gotten the tea, but like Paige is, well, let's just call a spade a spade. Paige is a Republican. Morgan is very outspoken about being She is very vocal about politics as a whole, very much adamant about women's rights. Like she has a number of charities she supports, like very big into that.
Yeah.
And what I found interesting, given the timing, Paige's last vlog, she's never talked about mental health really, and like women's anything. Like she'll touch on it sometimes, but it's not a pillar.
Yeah.
Tell me, she started saying, so I wanted to slowly tell you guys, like I've started taking a daily anti-anxiety, and like mental health matters, and like especially being a woman. And I'm like, wait.
Okay, but you're actively voting against our rights? Is that what's happening?
So it's just, again, and this could be so wrong. Maybe I just have a little bit too much time on my hands with thinking about tennis. But
yeah, it's interesting though.
It is, and I'll get back to my main topic of just like her identity, seemingly to me, was so wrapped around Taylor and tennis. And now I did a deep dive on her page and on it's called the 400 Club, what she and her friend have put together. And I'm like, girl, forget Taylor. I'm like, you can get a seat to any sporting event you want. Like you are in these rooms having these conversations, and not only that, you're pushing it forward. Proof's in the pudding.
It's also like, I know there's a whole thing of like, oh, don't like the Nepo babies and like all of this stuff, but I'm like, ride coattails as long as you can.
Oh, honey. But anyone who bitches at like, she's just like coming up off, and I'm like, absolutely, as would I.
Yeah.
You mean I wouldn't seize an opportunity literally right in front of me? I think not.
And also, she's still her own person creating her own content.
Yes.
She's using what she can.
Right.
While she can.
Right.
And then doing the best with it. Sorry.
Right. And it's not as though they were like sitting down having like a chat on camera. Like he would be featured, but like it was her vlog.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, own your shit, girl.
No. I'm also like, yeah, get also, that money, and then you're surpassing him.
I'm like, also, you're hot to fucking trot. I mean, Taylor, respectfully, because I do enjoy watching you play. An awkward player, though.
Yeah. He's very interesting.
He's so tall. I think it's just, anyway, we're not going to go down this rabbit hole.
No, yeah, it's so interesting. Gosh, a lot of couple talk today.
I know. I mean, we talk about everything. Who am I kidding? Oh, I did actually, real quick, because I know you have to leave in a second. Caroline has me on a schedule today.
we have a type 5.
First of all, I have the Brain Cell Award winner already. But first, I wanted to tell the Cellulites real quick that on Sundays on our stories, if you haven't seen them yet, we're doing a reoccurring segment called the Group Chat. Basically like a Q&A. Tell us all your things, stories, questions, concerns, shit talk. I don't care. But I did see a couple today that I thought, 2 of them specifically were more questions, I think, for you and I, and we could talk about them now.
Yes.
So, first one. I need to have a hard convo with someone, and I keep putting it off, ... Help. What do you think? Rip the Band-Aid?
This is a great conversation for 2 of the most confrontational people.
No, literally. Ever. I'm like, who is it?
Who is it?
I'm going to text you right now.
Hey, so we're going to have the convo for you, actually. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I mean, you just have to have it.
Yeah.
There's really no way around it, because you're either just going to harbor resentment or you're going to have the conversation. Like, you need to have those hard conversations, even with people like Rachael and I have had... Well, actually, have we had hard conversations?
I feel like we just have really deep conversations.
Yeah, I don't know if we've actually had a hard conversation.
I don't think we've ever, like, fought like that.
No, but I think it's because we're both so confrontational that the second something bothers us...
We communicate really well, too.
Yeah, we communicate it.
Yeah. So, you've told me plenty of times where I've annoyed you.
Oh, yeah, right now.
Bitch.
No, but I think that you just need to have the conversation, and...
I think it's twofold, and I think you'll agree. Because if it's someone you're close to and it's just kind of like an uncomfy situation, like if it was me and you, you don't need to stress about where you are, what the vibe is, if you're in a good mood or not. Like, you'll just hear you because you're my best friend. But if it's a situation like we've all been a part of, where you don't feel heard, or you don't feel like they're going to listen to you, or you don't feel respected in the situation, and you very much have to curate that moment. Take the time and plan that aspect. And maybe this is just the Scorpio in me. But I'm like, plan your talking points so you don't forget them. Don't write shit down and read it. Like, speak from your heart and be honest. But you have to talk to them.
You have to talk to them. I will say too, though, if it's a person that is not a friend of yours, it's just kind of an adjacent acquaintance, or you don't even know if you care about the friendship, maybe evaluate that. Because
absolutely,
why do you feel the need to have this conversation? Is it because you care about the friendship, or is it because you want to prove that you're right about something? Because that's not worth it.
And let me ask you this. What do you think about someone who you were friends with, not best friends, but you were good friends with? Maybe slowly you've started to see a side of them that you don't care for as much. But you know that's just who they are. Do you, I don't want to say bother, but do you have the conversation and address that and then see how or if you move forward? Or do you just kind of write off your losses and walk away if you know that it doesn't align with your life, or that you don't agree with what's going on, or like maybe you just don't like that part of them? Do you think that depends on how close you are?
I feel like it depends on how close you are, and I also think it depends on how much you care about the friendship.
Sure.
Because I have had so many situations with friends that I've kind of just let fizzle by because I don't really find them worth it. Sure. If I see a side of them that I don't agree with, or if they are exhibiting behavior that is making me anxious or is making me upset in any way, if I care about that friendship and I want to foster that friendship and I think there's potential in that relationship, then I would have that conversation.
Sure.
If I think we're just two completely different people, that I don't value a relationship with you because you're doing those things, then I would say leave it and stop hanging out with them.
You know, I completely agree. And I don't think that inherently makes you the bad guy.
No.
It's just not worth your fucking breath at a certain... Like, there was a situation I was in where literally I couldn't speak. Couldn't get a word in. Like, why would I waste my energy and like my anxiety on that?
You have to decide what is worth fighting for.
Absolutely.
In terms of relationships. But definitely don't avoid the hard conversation just because you don't want to be uncomfortable.
Correct.
Have the hard conversation if you want to keep that relationship, or if that person is harming you in any way and they don't know, you need to tell them, because that is not worth.
Correct. You need to be straightforward about that for sure.
Or you call us and we'll come in.
Absolutely. Email us. Text me if you have my number. Don't know who you are though, so hope you don't have my number.
Hopefully not.
Okay, last one. I did repost this one and I said that we would talk about it. It says, so I liked it. So lots of O's. I liked a photo from 2019 while stalking someone's profile. Do I unlike it or leave it? They're going to see the notification regardless.
They're going to see it. Yeah, they're going to see the notification. Also, I mean, I would just leave it.
I'm like, leave a comment at that point.
I know. Well, I'm just like, I would just leave it, but it also depends who you're stalking. Like, is this somebody who is like a girlfriend of a guy you like? Or is this like an old friend? Because at that point, who cares?
Right, exactly.
You're like, I'm stalking you, ha ha ha, whatever.
Absolutely.
I am very much the type of person that my first move flirting with a lot of men is that I will go scroll through their Instagram and like an old picture.
Yeah. Oh, you do that on purpose?
Oh, yeah. Because then they see it. Then they know that I'm interested.
Oh.
Because I'm looking at their profile.
I see.
This isn't like a stranger on the internet. This is like somebody that I've met.
You're not stalking them.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at their photos to make sure that they are acceptable.
Hold on. You've met already at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are being flirtatious, but no move has been made? No date or anything or a kiss?
Yeah.
Or...
No.
Okay. So this is like first off the... Okay. I respect that. I get that. Yeah.
Meet somebody, you find them attractive, you stalk their profiles.
How far back are you going? Are you going 7 years? Are you going 2019?
I guess that is 7 years ago, huh?
Isn't that wild?
No, I'm not going that far back. But like, even just like a few years. Or a couple weeks.
Well, I mean, some people's Instagram, that takes like 2 little scrolls.
Yeah, exactly. But I find that very effective because...
That's fair.
The amount of men that reach out after that.
I don't know what you're looking for, but perhaps... Make a move if that's what you're going. If it was like a friend who you don't talk to anymore, leave it.
Just leave it.
Literally, who cares?
And if they reach out to you about it, then it's funny. Right. It's fine. Also, another tip I have, if you're just trying to be flirtatious with a man, is just to like all of their pictures. Just go through, because then they'll see your name. They'll see it, and they'll see your profile picture, and they'll be like, hottie. Click on it. And I really want a crush, you guys. I don't have any crushes right now.
We are literally about to move.
I know, but I love having a crush. It's so fun.
Well, yeah, that's like the giddy little.
I know. Do I just go start liking random people's Instagram photos?
Anyone who leaves a comment, go stalk them. You literally are. You're a romantic. Like, you just want.
I really am.
You love love. There's nothing wrong with that.
I love love, but the second that you try to get me to commit, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I mean, there have been options that fairly you didn't want to proceed with, but who am I? I absolutely did that theory though over COVID. I was single. Everyone relax. No one's worried. So over COVID, do you remember the NBA did the bubble in Orlando and they were whatever? I was convinced. I was like, okay, they're in a bubble. But like, they're sneaking people in. I was like, I'm in Orlando. They're in Orlando. So I found like 5 really hot basketball players and I like posted a little thirst trappy vibe on my Instagram. And then I went and liked a bunch of their old shit.
Yep.
Didn't work.
A lot of those people, they're verified on Instagram.
I'm like, you mean they don't want someone who's not a literal model?
Well, I'm like, you shoot for the moon, babe. Shoot for the moon.
Always have. Always will.
Exactly. But if it doesn't work out, don't let that deter you.
Oh, I mean, it didn't. I clearly married a basketball player.
I'm trying to picture Zan throwing a basketball.
We actually did just play basketball the other day. We have a hoop in the garage and we pull it out.
Really?
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, we have a basketball hoop in the garage.
I love basketball.
Yeah. Okay, really quickly because Caroline has to leave in precisely 4 minutes.
Also, I'm taking a picture of Ziggy just staring at us recording.
Please do. She's mad because she is overdue for you know what now.
She is the cutest thing to ever exist.
I know.
I'm taking a video. God, she just side-eyed me in the video.
That's my girl. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up with our brainworm. And I think
It's not a brainworm.
Nope, it's not. With our brain cell award, though. And I think you know who I'm talking about. Tell me when you catch on, though, okay? So he is relatively young.
Okay.
Only been with us since 2024. Refined, versatile, strong, but soft. The whole package, one might say. It's Merle. Your car.
My car is your brain cell award?
Yeah, because it's getting you to Colorado safely.
Well, not yet. We don't know.
Well, I'm putting the good juju out there.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, tell me that wasn't fucking accurate, though.
No, it is accurate.
The way I wrote that, so stoned, and I was like, this is fucking peak.
Yep. No, it is peak. Yeah, Merle is my car. I love him. He, in my head, is a middle-aged gay man. My mother is calling me.
Lisa.
Don't know what's happening with that.
If you had someone else you would rather give the award to, that's okay.
No.
I just felt like it was right because you're literally about to leave us. And
I'm so happy that Merle
I want to hype
award.
Merle up before the drive, Yeah. Because obviously he's going to listen to this.
He's going to listen, yeah. In the car.
Yeah.
That's all we play is Last Brain Cell in the car.
All Caroline and I listen to is ourselves.
Yep. Exactly. And we love it.
We're in an echo chamber.
No, that's a great award.
I think we should tell people that they're not going to hear from us for a second, right?
Maybe.
We're going to take a minute to let Caroline get settled, and then we're going to be moving remotely, obviously, recording, and we're going to be doing videos with our recording. So stay tuned and buckle up. It's not going to be like a crazy long time. Maybe like, what did we say? 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Something like that. So, we love you. We see you.
Love you,
We hear
Cellulites.
you. Trust yourselves. Be yourselves. Live, laugh, love. Okay, we're going to go share our last brain cell. Goodbye.
Yes. Oh my God. I love it.
That was perfect.